Good evening and salutations, my Y&R fans. I haven't actually did a video or review about Y&R in a hot minute, but after seeing the episode yesterday, I know it came on today, but you know how Y&R works. I felt compelled to do a review because I'm going to be honest, Heather, you're looking hella stupid, okay? You look so dumb. First of all, you walk up to Lily with this phony ass attitude of, oh my goodness, I'm so glad, I hope that Maddie's okay. I'm so glad that you were there for her. First of all, you don't give a damn about her kids. You don't care about her, let alone her kids. So don't sit there and walk up to her. That's why she was like, yo, listen, this not, let's not do this. Okay? That whole fake, polite BS, that's annoying. Okay. And she just looks so stupid doing that. So she called her out. She's like, hey, listen, I don't like you. I don't want to be around you. I know what you did. And she pretty much just kind of just tore into her. And she walked off. And you would think for normal human beings that have brains and common sense, yeah, let me just leave it alone. But oh no, not Heather. Heather decides to walk up to her. This chick is early, probably early in the morning. She wants to get her latte, her coffee, and just kind of chill before she gets into office dealing with God knows what. Okay? If it's somebody who wakes up in the morning and loves their caffeine and just kind of want to just ease into the day, I can tell you right now, that is going to piss somebody off. So her little dumbass decides to walk back up to her and start trying to explain, oh, we never planned this. We never want to sit there and hurt you. I never want to hurt you. I'm like, whoa, stop. If you didn't want to hurt her, you wouldn't even be having this conversation. This is how stupid you're coming across. You wouldn't even have this conversation. I know what it's like to be dumped. Is that supposed to make her feel better? It's just one of those things where it's like, you can almost hear her inner self being like, just stop. Just stop. You are making this so much worse. Just stop. So once again, she lays into her and reminds her, you're selfish, you're X, Y, and Z, you're fake, you're phony, and I don't give a damn about your apologies or your nice BS. Then she's like, so should I have to start looking for another job? What do you think? I mean, to be fair, let's just be very crystal clear. I don't think she should fire her because as messed up as what she did, that's that's personal stuff. That's not office stuff, okay? It's not like they was sitting there banging in the office like Thomas and Hope on Eric's decks just being disrespectful. This stuff happened outside of the workplace. So, she was very tempted to sit there and do it, and she kept like throwing in her face, like, I don't know. I guess we just have to sit there and see. And probably just to sit there and get this chick out of her face. But in all reality, it would have been very unprofessional. And that's the same conversation that's the same type of conversation that Devon is having with Daniel. Hey, listen, we don't want to sit there and make her pain anymore. So, you know, I'll have a conversation with Lily, but if everything's a go, you can be gone. I mean, your project could be here, but you can be gone. And Daniel's like, I don't think that's a smart business decision, which is not, right? Let's just be very, 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 very clear. It is not. It's unprofessional. Which once again is very unprofessional. So I don't think it's cool for him to sit there and fire him. But he makes it very clear. Listen, if I agree, and Daniel was like, well, what about Billy? Um, his family still kind of owns half the company, so much as I don't like him being here, we're kind of stuck with him. Yo ass, on the other hand, now Daniel runs into Lily, and sees Heather, and he apologizes to Heather. It's like, hey, listen, I didn't mean to get you in the middle of this. They both sit there and talk about Lily like it's a casual thing, and I'm just like, don't both of y'all just feel out of pocket for something they're talking about this woman that you hurt? I mean, hell, Lily was not just saying, I treated you like a friend. I gave you a job when you first got here, and you pretty much stabbed me in the back. And she just has this blank. The thing that just irritates me so much is when she's sitting there reading Heather. Heather just has this blank expression on her face, like it's really starting to sink in how she effed her over. But of course, she didn't think about that before because you want what you want, and the hell with everyone else. You and your little phony ass daughter. Let's be very clear. She walked up to Lily and started giving her this hug, like, "Oh, I'm so glad that you're back." I was like, "If you don't take your little ass somewhere else," so you got that going on, right? You got Victor that's pissed off at those at Victoria and Claire and Nikki because they went to go confront Jordan, and it could have turned out really bad. And it was like, we need to do this to empower each other and blah 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 blah. They did want to call the cops, and my whole thing is, like, I was siding with Claire because Claire was like, I know it sounds really bad, but we should have just probably let her, go. We should have just let her just kind of self delete since she wanted to do that anyway. Because she gets out again, we're gonna have to sit there and do this all over again. I mean, this chick literally burnt down an entire prison and took out a bunch of people just to get what she wanted. And we're gonna sit there and set herself up again for that? Yeah, but Nikki was like, at the same time, I understood what Nikki was saying because that's too easy for her. We're not going to give her a way out. We're going to sit there and let her live the last remaining days of that psychopath life and just let her rot. But of course, Jordan is like, that was all part of my plan, which makes sense because she knew that they were not going. She counted on their goodness, and she's gonna be trying to plot to sit there and get out, which is good because they didn't kill her off, and that's great. They can bring her back if she wants to come back and cause more havoc because she made it entertaining. She definitely made it entertaining, and unlike Jeremy Starks, where they just, I mean, started what they did with that. She's a good villain, so I'm glad they shelved her. Maybe they bring her back or whatever. Now, Danny and Christine, again, I care very little about. But, they about to sit there, they're making plans for the tour, going upstairs, doing a little bump and grind. So, Danny gets the room. Here comes jealous Phyllis. Jealous sociopath, psychopath Phyllis that's just standing there, standing over Christine like a nut job, right? So they go upstairs eventually. They start doing a whole bump and grind thing. Phyllis, being all jealous, decides to pull the fire alarm. Yep, this is what Phyllis is doing now at this point. Listen, I'm very new to Phyllis. I've only been watching this for about 2 years. I'm pretty sure y'all people had a history of all Phyllis's crazy nut job shenanigans. She did cut herself on the fire alarm. So it's not going to be that long before they figure out it was her. And I'm pretty sure Christine will probably have no problem trying to sit there and prosecute that chick because, let's be honest, she didn't want her getting free in the first place. And she got free because of, well, plot. And I know Christine had that look on Phyllis like, listen, I don't give a damn if you jaywalk. I will find a way to throw your ass back in jail. And I'm pretty sure pulling a fire alarm is actually a big deal. It kind of is. So she better hope. Phyllis better hope that Christine doesn't find out because when she does, that is Phyllis's ass, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Now I gotta sit there and say, for the most part, I definitely did enjoy Y&R. I definitely did. I don't know. I did feel like it was a good episode, and also did miss it, and it's weird. And I think also I missed it because I missed it because it is actually a decent show once you get into it. And I'm gonna be honest, GH and Days have been lacking. It was actually good today, but it was lacking the last 2 days. So it's like, damn. I never actually thought. One day I got to get a YNR hoodie, but I never actually thought there would be a day where I'd actually be missing YNR. Yep, I'm still sitting there trying to reconcile with that one. Yeah, I might have missed one or two things, but I think I kind of covered it as a whole. But since I know I probably missed something, because I didn't even actually take any notes. Usually I take notes. I didn't even take any notes. But I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to wait until I did the live stream. I wanted to sit there and talk about it right here. And if I left anything out, we could sit there and discuss it in the live stream tonight. 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. I want my YNR fans to sit there and come out with this live stream. Okay? I know that GH is a very popular show. And so there's a lot of people that's in GH that do come in and talk about GH. But I do like talking about YNR also. And I feel like if I did actually have more YNR fans, more YNR people in the chat, we could sit there and talk about YNR as well. I do cover all four of the soaps, so I'll be talking about B&B as well as Days of Our Lives. But I'm saying this specifically to the YNR fans. You want to sit there and talk about YNR, we definitely be talking about YNR as well tonight. So, especially since I felt like I missed some stuff since I didn't take any notes. I just really had to sit there and get this out because I was just like, Heather, somebody who's supposed to be a smart lawyer, which both Devon and Lily did agree that firing them both wouldn't be a good move. Because Daniel, he actually is doing good in the company, and Heather is a smart lawyer. But for somebody who's a very smart lawyer, you are coming across as really stupid. You ever just see people that's just so smart and yet they do the dumbest things? Meet Heather. Ah, man. Anyway, come to the live stream tonight and we'll sit there and talk about the rest of it. 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. See you there.